Questions?
Marques, just what's it mean to have one more game with this team and know you're going to be heading out to New York City for that bowl game?
It's really exciting knowing that, we worked so hard this off season and had our ups and downs throughout this year. Knowing that we get one more chance to, let these seniors go out the way that they want to go out, and, Christmas in New York for a week isn't bad for anyone, I would say. So just really happy. I would say more happy that I get to do it with this group of guys and group of coaches that we get to do it with. So just really excited.
What are you looking forward to about that week in New York? I mean, maybe like outside of football, if you did anything fun.
I'll probably say just seeing the city in this time frame. I've been to New York once, but it wasn't this. I don't think it would be the same as being there for like New York. I mean, for being there on Christmas. Honestly, I'm just ready to go sightseeing and see as much stuff as I can see. Really, just take in the whole experience as a whole, and be focused on the game and everything like that. But just try to enjoy myself and make the best of it.
Since we talked to you last, John Butler is named the defensive coordinator. Obviously, you are very familiar with him leading your group. What do you say about him and him, in that position going forward?
I'm ecstatic for him, being able to play under him for this whole season, having him come in just a month before we start our season. He's been a great coach and a great role model for us. Everything he tries to instill in us as like players, I think it's going to be great that it's more broad now. Like the whole defense is going to just, I feel like, come together under him in a great way. He's a great coach. I've said that a lot, and I'm excited to see how we play under him.
What about Addison Williams? Have you had a chance to talk to him in your second?
Yes, we've spoken very briefly. I was actually about to head up and go speak to him now, but seems like a great guy. I've heard nothing but great things about him. I always try to make sure to do my homework on people before I talk to them a whole lot. So just me looking at his background and stalking him on Instagram and stuff like that. He seems like a great guy, and I'm excited to just get to know him and get to work with him.
Coach Rule's bringing last year's seniors out to the bowl game too. Is there anyone you're looking forward to catching up with, maybe from last year's group?
I didn't know that was happening. Wow, I didn't know that. But I mean, a lot of those guys I still talk to for the most part on a day-to-day basis. I'd probably have to say if Omar Brown or Quinn Newsome are there, that would probably be a fun time seeing those guys, getting to mess with them a little bit. So I'm glad you told me that. I got to check in with them to now see if they're coming.
Do you feel like that group, I mean, Coach Rule said it, he felt like that group helped this year's group do what they did. How have you maybe seen their impact on this year's team?
Just, us taking their leadership that they were already, they already had it, and just trying to keep the ball rolling. We're not trying to take any setbacks. We're trying to take what last year's seniors gave us and, make it to something better. And the same thing for next year, always trying to get better off what people in the past have done before us.
How does Boston College stress you?
As a safety, both. Well, you're playing corner now, but how do they stress you with their run game that then turns into the pass game?
They're a very physical team on film. A lot of stuff that, we need to be aware about and just really make sure that we're preparing up to the day of the game for. And, I'm excited. It should be a good challenge for us as a team, a good challenge for us as a defense, and, I think it should be a great game.
Has this been good for your body the last few weeks? Have you been able to get back a little bit?
Definitely has. The coaches, they know what week 13 of a season looks like, so they've been I feel like they've been trying their hardest to make sure that everyone gets back to as close as you possibly can to 100%. You know, realistically, nobody's ever going to be 100% playing this game, but just being able to get your legs back under you, get all the little nicks and all that little stuff handled, thrown out the window. So by next week, Saturday, we can play to our best of our ability.
How have you seen the young guys in the secondary kind of benefit from the bowl practices, and how are they kind of coming along?
Those guys are getting drastically better every day. They've been doing a great job of taking in all the coaching. They've been doing a great job of also applying the coaching and teaching to like in the field activities, like when we're doing live team reps and stuff like that. So the sky's the limit for those guys. Honestly, they have all the ability in the world, and you know, once those guys start to put it together seriously, they're going to be a tough group of dudes to handle.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Marques.